Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. You guys have absolutely loved the reaction videos to King of the Fourth Quarter's tiers of the point guard and shooting guard position. I was asked to do the rest of the positions out here by you guys. So for today's video, we are back with the NBA small forwards tier rankings, man. So I feel like this one isn't going to be as tough because you don't really have to go down and say, like who's better, Giannis or Kawhi or Kevin Durant, LeBron James. It's simply putting them into the tier ranking. So you can kind of avoid that argument. So I feel like we know who the dominant small forwards are, the middle of the road guys, and also the bad guys out there, man. So if you guys do me a quick favor and please drop a like on this video if you guys are enjoying this type of content. Remember, guys, it only takes a second of your time and really does help to grow the channel. Bro, how am I get a reaction video to 1,000 likes? That'd be absolutely nuts. So here we go. King of the Fourth Quarter, my dude Kenny. Link to his channel in the description below. Also, I am going to make myself a bit smaller real quick here. I'm going to go way small and way up here just so I'm out of the way of the rankings. Here we go, guys.
And we back. Now today, due to popular demand, we're here with the small
I like your shirt, man. That's really cool, bro.
of the ranking tiers video.
That's a cool shirt.
Now, the first two episodes you guys seem to love, but I got to clear some things up for you guys that don't know. So, we take a look at the small forward tier list, starting small forward tier list. I did not create this format. I only put a player and two here. So if your starting small forward is not here, don't complain to me because I didn't make it. I'm just doing for what I got provided for me. Okay?
Right, the players on the list.
Again, these are all my personal opinions, and I'll try to break down why I have each player into each tier. And as you can see, there is an F tier this time because y'all told me, Kenny, there are some F tier starters. So treat them like that. So I will.
So you guys are saying there are players out there that should not be in the there are starting small forwards that should not be in the NBA. Is that what people are saying? Because I don't know.
All right. So let's get it started with the first official S tier small forward. It is LeBron James.
Yep. Easy enough.
Nobody in the world should be able to argue that because LeBron James has been the best player in the NBA.
Well, he got an F tier hairline. Let's be honest, man. He got an F tier hairline.
Like a decade now. And obviously this year was not a very successful year for him or as far as his team goes.
Stat lines, he was still good.
A lot has to do with him being injured and missing all those games. But he's still S tier.
He's averaged 27, 8, and 8.
F tier. Bruce Brown. I had to.
Okay, as a Piston fan, I will say Bruce Brown should not be starting. Potential wise, he could turn out to be like a Roberson type of defender out there. He can turn out to be somebody that's not going to give you the best jump shot, but I'm going to say a Roberson with a little, just a smidgen better of a jump shot. I feel like he's got that out there for him.
To Google it, just to be completely sure that's who this was. Yes, Bruce Brown. He's a rookie or sophomore year player. He's not very good. Now, again, this is not a prediction video where his career is going to go.
Right.
But as of 2019,
yeah, he wasn't all that great.
The seasons he's given us in the NBA, F tier.
I'll take him over Stanley Johnson.
Let's go left to right from here. Bogdanovich, in my eyes, is definitely a C tier.
Interesting.
He's a guy that can go.
I got to see who the B and A tiers are first. Because I think Bogdanovich, because that's a difficult one for him because he did just have a career season. He averaged 20 points per game. He was a big reason the Pacers got to the playoffs. So as of right now, I got to see who Kenny has in his B tiers first. Because if he puts Giannis and all those guys in the S tier, which I don't think he will, I think he's gonna go to the A tier with those guys. I gotta see who the B's are first. Because Bogdanovich, I could almost argue for B just based off this past season.
Go out there and give you 20 points occasionally, but you'll probably average around the 15 mark. With Victor Oladipo being down, he's one of the main guys to step up offensively, and that's good things. I like him. I think somebody's going to pay him some big-time money this offseason.
Probably a little bit too much money.
Next, we have Trevor Ariza, who I will skip for the moment because I'm not completely sure what tier I want him to be in. Wiggins is also S tier to me. The last 2 years of Andrew Wiggins' career haven't been very good. I mean, started off his NBA career a 20-point-per-game scorer for the first couple years, and then he kind of fell off. And I don't know what it is, if it's his confidence or whatever, but there's long mid-range too.
Damn, with the amount, I don't people get pissed off when I bring up contracts. I don't know why people get pissed off when we bring up contracts. If you're making a ton of money and you ain't providing, then I do think that affects your tier, personally speaking. I can almost... Because I gotta keep the F tier on my mind now. Because if the F tier wasn't there, would I put Wiggins as a D? No, I would not. Okay, so C tier sounds fair. Okay.
Don't really work.
I gotta keep the F out of here though.
That well in the NBA today, and he doesn't give all defensively. You would want somebody his size.
So Ariza's probably also a C tier
to be able to rebound pretty effectively or pass the ball effectively. He doesn't really do that, but he's good for 16 points a game right now. So he's S or he's C tier.
16 points.
Another C tier is Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes was an NBA champion, thinking he was about to get this huge bag with the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant was like, I want that spot. So he got a bag with the Mavericks, and he didn't turn into that star player that maybe the Mavericks wanted him to be.
Always a solid role player.
Him to Sacramento, and I think he fits there pretty well, but he's more of a C-tier player. Now, Nicolas Batum. Based on the last season or two, Nicolas Batum has gone down to the D tier for me personally. There's a period of time when Nicolas Batum was one of the more fun players in the league to watch for me because he's a 3-and-D guy and he clamped up.
He was a C on Portland.
He hasn't really done that for the past couple of years. So he's D tier. Then Jimmy Butler is A tier.
Yes, sir.
Jimmy Butler's not an all-star this year because of obvious reasons. He had the whole fallout with his team in Minnesota, and then when he got to Philly, he took a back seat to Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid.
It's kind of weird having Jimmy on this list, though, because, like, I know he's been playing small forward, but I still think of Jimmy as a shooting guard, man. Although I guess he played a lot of small forward with D. Wade in Chicago, too. So, okay, small forward's fine, I suppose.
But we saw once the playoffs hit, he was like, okay,
shooting guard in 2K.
Joel Embiid is sick. Ben Simmons won't shoot the ball. Tobias Harris ain't shooting efficiently. Let me step up and let me drop 35 and keep up in this game. Let me drop 25 and keep us in this game. And he's a very good defender.
He was a little passive.
Jetty Osman.
Jetty's probably a D.
I'm putting him in the D tier right now. Again, it's not a prediction video or projection of his career, but as of right now, he's more of a D tier player.
Jetty's got some fans out there.
Very similar case. DeMar Carroll has his moments, but he's mostly a D tier player.
DeMar at his best was a C tier because that year all the Hawks made the playoffs. It was Al Horford made it. I think Kyle Korver made it. Paul Millsap, Jeff Teague. So DeMar Carroll, he did not make that team, did he? The All-Star team. I don't think he did. I think his best ball ever was on the Atlanta Hawks. He was like a C tier that.
DeMar DeRozan's a very interesting one because statistically he had one of his best seasons.
DeRozan,
one of the biggest knocks on DeMar is that he's not a playmaker. Then this year, his first year with the Spurs and their system, he became a playmaker.
I think he's an A tier.
So I'm going to skip him. Something tells me he's going to end up in B tier, but it's between A tier and B tier.
DeMar's one of the most underrated players in the NBA because, like, even on the Spurs, I mean, let's be honest, man. Like, when he was on the Raptors, it was LeBron. Like LeBron was gonna beat down Kawhi and the Raptors too, man, if he was still out there. But the way he's been playing this past few seasons, so I mean, I think DeMar is just like a victim of circumstance is the best way to put it. But I mean, he was the best shooting guard in the Eastern Conference for a bit. But I know he's small forward now, so you gotta base small forward stuff and all that. So. I'd say A tier, but he might have fallen to a B. I think I agree with Kenny on that one. It's a tough choice. I'm B tier
right now, but again, we do revise these, all right? Next, we have Gallinari, who's definitely B tier.
Best season in the NBA.
He just had a career year, and most of the reason he had a career year is because he was healthy. The main thing about Gallinari throughout his career is that he can't stay on the court, but this is one of his first completely healthy seasons,
like 20
and he showed us averaging about 20 points per game and being one of the leaders of that Clippers team that a lot of people thought weren't going to be.
Get a lot of hate saying I don't know my NBA knowledge, but man, when it comes to knowing stats and stuff, I got that locked down pretty good because it's I know Kenny knows his stuff. And it's I'm saying something and Kenny's saying it, man. So I'm just gonna point that out real quick.
Good, me included. Once they traded Tobias Harris, I thought they were about to fall out the playoffs, and there they were. They were there and took the Warriors to 6. Mo Harkless is a C tier.
Really,
he plays his role pretty well with.
I don't know about Mo as a C. Damn, I gotta look up his stats real quick here now, guys. I think Mo Harkless, yes, he does play his role, but stat wise, I don't think Mo Harkless. Let me look at those stats real quick. Mo Harkless stats, man. I'm not trying to hate on him or anything like that, but I would say he's probably right there, DeMar Carroll, Nicolas Batum type. This past season, man, 7 points, 4 or 5 rebounds. I know he's probably more defensive oriented. I got him as a D tier though, but maybe Kenny will change my mind.
With the Trailblazers, right now they wish he would shoot the ball a little bit better, but he's a great defender and he's good there. Daniel House is an F tier right now, but I do believe that somebody this offseason is going to pay Daniel House some good money.
I put Daniel as a D.
Because he's a 3-and-D player.
Because F tier is saying that, okay, this guy should not be starting, or this guy shouldn't even be in the NBA in some cases. That's kind of how it's going. I put Daniel House as the D. I'm sorry, if you got Jetty Osman right there, I gotta have Daniel House. He was a nice player for the Houston Rockets. He was given a chance. It was so stupid when he lost his contract because I know he's a 2-way player or something like that. I got him as a D for sure.
He's basically like a rookie or sophomore player, even though he's kind of old. Then we have Joe Ingles, who is a C-tier player.
Agree with
he
that.
knocks down a shot.
100%.
He's a good secondary playmaker for that Jazz team, but he's not on the same level of like a DeMar DeRozan or Gallinari, so he is a C-tier. If I got to tell y'all again, the S-tier is the best of the best of superstars. A-tiers are very good all-stars. B-tier is like all-star level. C-tier is above average in my eyes. D-tier is kind of like average, and F-tier, you could probably guess that. John Isaac, at this period of time, John Isaac is D tier.
Yeah,
but I'm putting this on video right now for y'all. I believe that John Isaac will win Most Improved Player next year.
Win it? Okay, I say in the running for it.
Predictions. He looked pretty good in the playoffs, but you just get short glimpses where he plays good for 5 minutes and then boom, he can't play. But I think all of that will be solved next year, and he will be in Most Improved Player.
I don't know if Jonathan Isaac has like the offensive tools to like put up the sexy numbers to win Most Improved, because like when it comes to awards, it's all story driven, and I don't know if Jonathan Isaac gives you the story, to get it. I gotta see though. I gotta see what he does next season though.
Player candidate conversations, but right now, D tier. All right. Josh Richardson.
He's a C tier for sure.
Is an interesting one because part of me wants to put him kind of like a B tier, like a B minus tier or a C plus tier.
Yeah, C almost B, I would probably say.
At that for right now.
Okay, that's
Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum had a good sophomore season.
I know Josh Jackson. He like I'm not Josh Jackson. Josh Richardson. Like when he's averaging, like when he's actually playing good ball, he's like he can give me around like 20 point per game score. But it's like it's so weird having DeMar in the same ranking as Josh Richardson. So I feel like Josh either got to get moved down or DeMar DeRozan's got to get moved up. I guys, trust me, I'm all about Josh Richardson. You gotta watch my rebuilds, man. I love Josh Richardson. I just don't know if I like him and DeMar DeRozan. It's hard having both those guys in the same conversation to me personally.
But he didn't take the jump that a lot of us thought he would, and because of that, he is a C tier player. I think he's on these right here.
You got below Josh
Richardson. I think he has the potential to eventually be up here or up here, but sophomore Jason Tatum is C tier.
I would agree with that.
Anderson, I'm putting more of like a D tier. Kawhi Leonard is S tier.
Anderson D tier, because like when he's actually healthy, he was not bad for Memphis, but he was injured so much, he didn't really get a good catch of him.
For me, what makes a player an S tier player is being a superstar for multiple years.
Oh, definitely now too.
Kawhi Leonard was runner-up.
This is like 2 weeks old, so
to MVP in 2016, I'm pretty sure it was. So he has been consistently one of the best players in the league. Obviously, last year he missed a bunch of games with that quad injury, if you want to call it that. But he showed us
drama,
this
we'll
year
that drama
in the playoffs that he is a superstar. And that being said, we also have
Durant there. Yep.
Kevin Durant, similar situation. Kevin Durant.
I'm gonna see what he does with Middleton. Middleton's gonna be interesting.
multiple times, and he's one of the best players in the league. I don't need to explain to y'all
Middleton,
why Kevin Durant is S tier.
He's an all-star.
Chris Middleton.
He was an all-star. I see you got
is an interesting one.
That's a tough one right there.
Chris Middleton. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move DeMar up.
Good choice. Good choice.
And I think I'm gonna have Chris Middleton as like a B plus. Chris Middleton was an all-star this year. He had a very good year. I think he's like a B plus.
I'd be okay putting it with an A.
Now.
I think he's very underrated.
Kevin Knox is interesting. He averaged like 13 points per game his rookie season. He has glimpses. So my question, I think he's gonna be like a D plus.
Yeah, D almost
not a prediction video. I know y'all Knicks fans love y'all Kevin Knox. This is based off his one rookie season. It's not based on his entirety of the league. Did he have a better year than the guys above him? I don't think he did.
Probably Mo Harkless.
Mikell Bridges is also D tier. He's one of the better defending players. It's weird to see a freshman or rookie year player be one of the better defenders, but he did that.
Oh.
I think his career is going to be pretty bright. Otto Porter is a C tier, is one of the best spot-up shooters we have in the league, and he's a D3 player, and we like those. Paul George.
A tier.
Is an A tier.
Yep.
He's an A plus tier. He's not an S tier for me just yet. And the reason why I don't think he's an S tier yet, I'm defending myself against the OKC fans because I know y'all come deep, and I respect y'all.
This one season's MVP season was amazing, but I can't tell. Like, is Kenny looking as like because he's trying to like look into the future, but is he looking at like the total pass or just this past season? Because I guess that's a lot to be said about that. But yeah, I want to say Paul George is quite S tier yet.
But listen, hear me out.
I agree with that.
The reason why he is not an S tier is because he's only been a superstar for one season. Again, like I said, these S tier players, LeBron has been the best in the world for a decade. Kawhi Leonard has been one of the best in the world for 4 years now.
Yeah, definitely got to put
Kevin
DeMar
Durant has been one of the best in the league for 7-8 years. Paul George is getting there this year. This is the first year of PG as a superstar. Last year, obviously an all-star. The year before that, obviously an all-star.
Pacer Day's all-star.
But were we talking about him as a superstar 2 years ago? No. He's got 1 year. And he played well in that 1 year. But he's an A+, man. if he could gets another season like he did this year, next year,
you make that talk.
I'll easily move him up to S tier.
I agree.
But I need longevity. I need to see him do it a little bit longer. Hopefully y'all can respect that. Solomon Hill, F tier.
Yep.
Do I need to explain that? F tier.
He's starting
Tim
to.
Hardaway Jr. is definitely about C tier.
C
Torian
border
Prince
D.
shows glimpses, but I think I'm gonna have him D tier.
Damn, you know what? I think I would take Torian Prince over Tim Hardaway though. Not gonna lie, I think Torian Prince is a very underrated player. Like, I don't know why the Hawks decided to trade him away. I mean, I guess I know now. No, I probably should have kept him, man. Torian Prince is a nice player. Like, I thought he kind of got like slept on after a bit.
Will Barton C tier, and I think Trevor Ariza
probably C. If you got Mo Harkless there, you got to put him as C. Does some of the same things.
So this is what my list looks like right now. I'm gonna revise it, see if I need to make any changes.
Mo got me down, bro.
I'm gonna give it to him.
All right.
I'll move Paul George up.
Okay.
I'll move Paul George up. Now that I sit here thinking about it a little bit more, I forgot about his two-way ability. One of the better defenders in the league. I think about that a lot as somebody that loves to see defensive players.
Also came back from the snapped up legs, so you got to give him that too. It's like just that story right there. I mean, it's nice.
So I moved Paul George up to S tier. Other than that, I like the rest of my list. I think there are a lot of C tier players here, and I was looking at them like, who on this list do I think deserves a B tier? Again, we're not, Jason Tatum's in conversations, but again, we're not making a prediction video. Jason Tatum kind of did enough in this entire
it's what you've
playoff
done
run.
and what you are now. That's like what's the idea behind
and then
it.
D tier players who I think can be C tier. Part of me wants to move Cedi Osman up, so I will. Cedi Osman's now C tier. But other than that, I like the rest of what I got going on.
I don't know if Cedi's
I hope
that yet.
y'all believe me when I...
Yeah, let me look up Cedi Osman's numbers real quick, because now I'm just kind of like curious about it. I don't know if he's that yet. Cedi... Because, like, Cedi's not doing anything that Torian Prince ain't doing. Cedi Osman stats. Let's see how he was this previous NBA season. Career 9, 5, and 2. You know what? Maybe I've been slipping on Cedi a little bit, man. Played about 32 minutes per game. Field goal percentage not great, about 42%. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Okay, you know what? I was sleeping on him a little bit, man. Those aren't bad numbers. I'm good with that.
I talk about John Isaac because I think that guy's going to have a very good year 3. That's my list, y'all. Let me know what you agree or disagree on. Hopefully you can respect each other's opinions. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like. The faster y'all...
Yeah, guys, definitely for sure. I would say out of all, like, this is the third one I've watched so far. This is definitely the most controversial one for me. I mean, it ended up being, I would say, good. I'm really happy he moved up to DeMar DeRozan. Paul George, I think he, made a good argument originally about why Paul George is not quite S tier yet. But at the same time, it's very borderline. Chris Middleton. Yeah, Chris Middleton I'm okay with as a B because he moved up DeMar. Like, if DeMar was a B, then, it's like I would have been a little bit hesitant about that. Of course, I like Torian Prince quite a bit. Mo Harkless, I know I'm going to get some Portland people saying, man, I'm disrespecting him. I don't think he's quite C tier, but that's just me personally. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I know I did. So yeah, link to Kenny's channel in the description below. Drop a like on this one, man. I will release this Power Forwards one as soon as possible.